I mean, what do you think about turning this into an art gallery? And I was like, wow, I said, that sounds really nice, but I don't really think I have it in my budget to do so at this time. They said, no. They said, don't worry about that. Just bring the art. We'll provide the space. You bring the art, and we'll go from there. Art, to me, is the purest form of communication through expression. And the beautiful thing about art is it's open to interpretation. I joined the military when I was 19 years old. I was a teenager. I'm out of Buffalo, New York, and I wanted to see the world. So I joined the United States Navy. One night aboard ship, I was assaulted by some crew members. Changed me forever. So when I got out of the Navy, I was about 21 years old. I was still a kid. I was still optimistic, and I basically tried to act like it never happened. But things did eventually take a turn because of this untreated PTSD. But the beautiful thing is what came out of it. All of this. And I was fortunate enough to find some help. I walked into the Manhattan VA and I began to receive treatment. And part of the treatment was art therapy. I remember the first day with the art therapist, she was like, oh, look around you. Look, you have this giant room just full of all these materials that you can use to create. I began to put together this collage. And the theme was resilience. And when I was done, she looked at it and she said, Mr. Williams, this is beautiful. And I was like, okay, thank you. And she looked at me and she said, no, this is really special. I've never seen anything like this before. She said, right now, I just want to let you know that you are the winner of the local collage art competition. I was like, okay, great. Would you be comfortable if I submitted your artwork in the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival? I was inspired right at that moment. So some time it went by and I pretty much had forgotten all about it. And the next thing I know, I get a phone call one day and she's like, Mr. Williams, we won. I'm like, what did we win? She said, your work has been chosen as the overall winner for the collage category in the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. I said, wow, I thought I was going to the Olympics or something. I was very fortunate as to how I came to be here in this space. There's an event here in Newburgh called the Newburgh Open Studios. One of the coordinators of the event, Gerardo Castro, actually, and Michael Caban for Newburgh Art Supply, there's a gentleman who organized Newburgh Art Supply. They made arrangements with the owners of this space right here, and what they wanted to do was expose the space to the public in a positive way. And in order to promote it, they decided to allow me and, say, 4 other artists to show our art here during Newburgh Open Studios. And it gave me the opportunity to get to know them to get to know me, see my art, see people's response to my art. And when it was all over and done, they pulled me to the side and said, hey, Gus, we really like the size and scope of your artwork, and it really draws positive attention to the space. I mean, what do you think about turning this into an art gallery? And I was like, wow, that sounds really nice, but I don't really think I have it in my budget to do so at this time. They said, no. They said, don't worry about that. Just bring the art. We'll provide the space. You bring the art, and we'll go from there. And the rest is history. I've been here for over a year now, and I'm open to the public. Through my journey and the wonderful feedback I've received from so many people who appear to be touched by my work, I can truly say that I am an artist.